The following program is rated TV MA-LSV. It contains strong language, sexual situations, violence, and nudity. It is intended only for mature audiences.
You're now tuned into a Planet Fanatixs production.
I talked about it a little bit 4 months ago, and the scoop, little TLDR on that, is that Marvel was looking to cast Damson Idris in the role as T'Challa, son of T'Chaka, in the MCU. Now, this role that he would be playing would be him coming in from a different universe. But before I get to that part, a part of that rumor was that they were also going to try to find a way to do away with the child. Now, take all of this with a grain of salt. Every single thing I'm saying, take it with a grain of salt. None of this is confirmed by Marvel. And as you guys know, anytime I talk about anything Black Panther related within the MCU or anything within that IP within the MCU or what they're going to do with him, recasting him, until I hear it definitively from Marvel Studios, it is not real to me. I'm just reporting on this. I'm just reporting on what I'm hearing, on what I'm being told. But until I hear it definitively from Marvel Studios, nothing surrounding the character of T'Challa in the MCU holds any weight unless it comes from the horse's mouth. Until it comes from the horse's mouth, he is still sitting on a shelf within the MCU for whatever reason mandated to not be used. Another time, another conversation, we'll stay on this. 4 months ago with the rumor I gave, Damson Idris was rumored to be coming into the MCU as son of T'Challa. At the time, though, I also told you that it was a package deal, that they wanted it to be Damson Idris coming in with another female actress. And at the time, I couldn't tell you who that female actress was because it could potentially ruin her chances of getting this role. But female actress was supposed to be portraying Storm, rumored-wise, grain of salt again. Now, most recently, we saw that Damson Idris was in line to get the role of Jon Stewart over at the DCU, and he was in talks with Aaron Pierre and Stephen James to get the role of Jon Stewart, the Green Lantern. We talked about that. I said, I hope he doesn't get it because for me, he's in my top 3 that I want to be casted as T'Challa in the MCU. So I didn't want him as Jon Stewart. So when his name got taken off the list, I was excited about that. What I'm being told from the source is there is a reason he turned down the role of Jon Stewart, Green Lantern in the MCU, and that reason has to do with what Marvel is wanting him to be in their universe, and that obviously is the King of Wakanda, T'Challa. At the time, I said I could not tell you who that actress was that was going to be playing Storm, but Comics to Fun had tweeted, the writer of the current Storm series going on in Marvel Comics right now, but don't want to butcher the name. It is writer Murobu Ayodele. If I'm butchering that, I know I am. Please forgive me.
Are you done? Are you done?
He is the writer for the current Storm Marvel comic series that is going on, and the actress Comics to Fun asked him, the resemblance is uncanny, blink twice if this was intentional, to where he had put the emoji blinking with the smiley face after that one. Led some people in my source to message me thinking that, okay, it's kind of being talked about now, and that is the fact that Jamie Lawson is the package deal to potentially come over to the MCU with Damson Idris as Storm. Now, I know a lot of you probably don't like that because I have not seen her be anybody's pick when it comes to the fan casting of the goddess Storm within the MCU. Now, let's take ourselves back to 4 months ago. The rumor was that Marvel wanted T'Challa to be portrayed by Damson Idris. Now, this is not T'Challa, obviously, from within our universe because Marvel morbidly and selfishly killed that character with Chadwick Boseman. So by doing so, they have, from what my source is telling me, realized the error of their mistakes. Now, do I believe this? I don't know yet. I don't know. Again, it's hard for me to believe this when I just watched 3 months ago in animation when you refuse to put the character in animation and then try to make us look like dummies by having Jake whatever the fuck come online and tell us that it made sense for T'Chaka to be peers with Jubilee, Spider-Man, and the rest of them. What? What the fuck? I'll digress on that, but what we're being told is that this T'Challa, played by Damson Idris, is going to be coming from a different universe. That universe is the exact same universe that Monica is currently in. That universe is the X-Men universe, and the Storm that's in that universe is supposedly already married to T'Challa, or what we think is married to T'Challa. So that automatically brings him over with the X-Men and things like that. Now, does this newest thing kind of line up with other things that we've heard from other scoopers and leakers? Somewhat, kind of, if you kind of take some of these pieces and things together. Alex over the Cosmic Circus just recently said that Monica Rambeau and Carol Danvers are going to be very big characters and have very big roles in Avengers Doomsday. Why is Monica going to have a big role in Doomsday? Because it's been rumored for a long time that Avengers vs. X-Men was on the horizon, and a lot of people have been thinking, a lot of scoopers and things have been saying that Avengers vs. X-Men was going to be adapted into Avengers Doomsday. It's not going to be titled Avengers vs. X-Men, obviously, but you'll have the Avengers versing the X-Men within that film. So if you have the Avengers vs. X-Men in that film, that automatically means that Monica somehow is going to break out of that universe and bring the X-Men with them. If she does do that, she's going to be bringing Storm. And if that rumor is true, that Storm is going to be played by Jamie Lawson, and Jamie Lawson's character is going to be married to T'Challa, who's going to be played by Damson Idris, well, they're coming from that universe. And it kind of fits in with the rumor that we've heard from the source. So does it work? Will it work? It's never a question of would that work. That story does work. Having a T'Challa come from a different universe to potentially be the T'Challa in our universe moving forward. Do I believe that they're trying to do it with the kid? I don't know if they're really trying to do away with the kid at all. But again, I know that a lot of people weren't really looking at Jamie Lawson. I haven't seen her name floating around from anyone when it comes to fan casting for Storm. But if we're to believe these rumors, what Marvel Studios is looking at the moment, and that is to have that package deal with the both of them, like I told you 4 months ago with Damson Idris. Now, Jamie Lawson, I'm thrown in. I feel like we can say it because, again, the blink twice. If this was intentional, and with the emojis he used, it could be a thing that it is intentional. We could be seeing a thing where they are trying to intentionally make the Storm in the new Marvel comic series look like the actress that's going to portray her in the MCU. It's very possible. Take all of this with a massive grain of salt. We don't know for sure what is going on with T'Challa in the MCU.